You may go in character when you're ready.
There we go. Right. Hello, hello. Welcome, party. Nice to see you again. And yes, you're right. It is vampire management time. Everything's working. Hello, sir. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Evelyn. 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 Hello, Arcane Wing as well. Welcome, welcome to the stream. I've hoped you have a wonderful day so far. A wonderful day to you all. the voice is not... It is not 100% there, but it's a warm-up to it, I think, with time. Hopefully. Otherwise it's going to cause problems, and, well, we need to have consistency, don't we? The octave is not quite right. It needs to be higher pitched. Whoops.
This is where we typically keep our wine. The red in this one, the right in this one. Glasses, obviously. And back here's the kitchen. I don't know if we have a cookie. We'll probably take turns. My name is Tanzia. Rowan?
Oh boy, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Where I'm going to struggle to get into voice. Although I do feel like it's come back a little bit. Although it needs to be a bit more high pitched because it's a bit too low at this point. Good evening, dears.
Afternoon. Hello.
Come on.
So I'm just trying to find the piece of paper with
The piece of paper of what, dear?
the piece of paper so I could explain the drinks to them.
Oh, I see, yes. Good evening, Evelyn.
Good evening. I need help with my corset, please and thank you.
You need help with your corset. Are you wearing the corset to
totally
impress
forgot.
me, dear?
Yeah, you wish.
It was merely a question. I do not really care what you
No.
do.
I just thought, you know, I should at least start looking the part. And not look like I just came out of a sports gym.
Hmm. Some patrons, I imagine, would be quite into that.
Do I always do this? Like the long way around? Is there an easier way to get to the stairs?
You have just gone through the short way, dear. The long way would be going straight at the staircase.
Let me see if I can. I'm trying to figure out how to give it to you. Give me
Don't worry, dear, you'll get used to it eventually.
You can either, you know,
I believe
just
I got it.
wait out here or you can come watch me. I don't mind. Whatever suits your fancy.
Privacy is important. I'll close the door and wait outside.
Mm-hmm.
One moment. You should be getting that menu now. You have that menu now. Look at the parchment page.
Is everything okay there, dear?
Yes, I hate putting this thing on.
And why is that?
It's just annoying. I don't like lace. Wow, who pissed you off this morning? Jesus.
It's what I normally do, dear. I even loosened it up for
Mm.
you.
What you call this, loose?
One moment then. How's that, dear?
Better. I don't feel like I'm suffocating. Thank you.
If you do not like wearing it, why do you insist? I know you had some sentimental value towards it regarding, well, your little story.
Yes, it's like a memento. Is that the right term?
A memento that you hate.
Yeah. It's a love-hate relationship, yeah?
Hmm. Sounds like to me someone likes torture. At least self-inflicted torture.
I kept the collar. I haven't told you about that, have I?
No.
You know that beautiful place, Fairest City, that I mentioned?
You've mentioned it
owned
quite a
by
few
council
times,
member
yes,
there.
but I do not know much about it. I actually had Lord Raymond mention it once. I still know very little about it.
Well, I will take you one day, but... well, I don't know if that's a
You
good
have said this for
idea.
the
I
past
may
2
have to go
weeks.
in disguise.
And why is that?
Here's the thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to run a gang there, so a lot of people don't really like me. So I tend to stay away from places that are going to call me issues. 2, I'm currently wanted by a council member.
A council
Hence
member.
the brand of ownership.
Yes, it's an easy one to
Hmm.
Out of the kindness of their heart, they put a silver collar around my neck, so if I ever intended to leave or run away, it would kill me.
How generous of them. A nice piece of jewelry, I suppose. Hey Adam, how you doing?
Now you understand the outfit. Even though it was, you know, something that
So
fucked
you
me
keep
over
it
once
out of
upon a time,
spite.
I make it look good. Yeah, exactly. This was given to me by Zach, and now I wear it all the time as I spit in his face.
And have you removed the magical enchantments on that collar? You wouldn't want it to accidentally activate when you pay a visit to your beloved old home.
Oh yes, get this. I went to a church and I had a holy member help me remove its charm or
Thank you for
something like
bless.
that. Oh fuck, I totally forgot. I owe them. I'm indebted.
To whom?
I almost forgot.
To a holy
To this
person.
church, they want me to find artifacts and it was the exchange or the debt
Most
in exchange for getting rid of the
curious. Why would
gadgets
a
on the collar.
church help you, a being of the night, with a favor such as that?
It was kind of like one of those churches that respect all beings. That makes sense. But practice holy in nature.
Quite an unusual combination. Normally those who are holy tend to be very, what can I say, close-minded.
Well, that's Saphira City for you.
Sounds like a very confused place, if it cannot make up its mind. Or maybe it's just going against the norms of things. But yes, dear, you have been saying for the past 2 weeks that you would take me there. I am in no rush. I do have things I need to do anyway. But, well, you should mean what you say.
You are. Well, I trust that you're capable enough to find your way. I mean, you went to Blackstone, no?
Yes, by an invitation, and also given coordinates of such locations. I don't think you've shared where Zephyra City is to me, though, so it's a bit of a more complicated matter.
Do you know what a phone is?
A phone? You're serious? Sorry, we're a bit...
You don't know what a phone is.
I've heard about it, but we don't really employ such things here. Normally it's magic or
Here.
couriers.
Take this. Go through it. Don't look at my messages. You'll probably want to, I don't know, kill yourself or something. Just read that. There's a bunch of coordinates on there that will lead you to Saphira City. Don't go to the factory one. That's probably not for the best.
The factory one. Good heavens, why would I ever go to somewhere like that?
Exactly.
Would you like to serve them?
It is where I raised most of the dead, but, you know. Or some of the dead that I owned. It's a nice place. Owned by that asshole that I mentioned.
And which one is that again?
His name is Malleus McKay.
Ah, yes. Marius McKay. I've heard him from your mouth a few times. Quite the individual if you can't stop talking about him. Are you sure that your relationship was...
Hello.
Good evening. Are you sure that your relationship with him was completely unsavory?
You think I... Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. He, helped me bring my girlfriend back to life.
See, not all unsavory, is it? Speaking of, I don't think I saw her with you when you came here. That's such a shame. I would have loved to meet her.
I tend not to bring merchandise.
Merchandise? That is not a girlfriend, that is an object, dear. Is she your girlfriend or an object?
They kind of intertwine sometimes.
It seems you have
Excuse me,
picked
don't
up...
mind me, a tree coming through.
It seems you have picked
How?
up a Zach's poor taste in identifying people, Evelyn.
No, you just
You know my name.
want to understand how we are together.
Would you ever consider getting someone you actually loved, not as an object, but as a person?
What makes you think I didn't love them?
You called them an object. You called them...
Ophelia, it's called a joke. Know what that is?
I know what a joke is, but that is quite crude, for one.
Well, I call them an object because they are now, unfortunately. They are thralled to me, so. They are not as free-willed as once used to be.
You do not create a bond with them? That's a little bit more, well, kind.
It's difficult to make bonds with things that don't really have the means to be able to do that anymore. She died, and pieces of her soul was fragmented. Pieced back together, and I brought her back through necromancy and other means thanks to Mr. Malleus McKay. She is not your standard thrall.
I see. Dabbling in things you cannot control again, Evelyn.
I'm good at that.
Indeed you are. If only you found someone who was a bit more capable in necromantic magic, perhaps she would have come back to you in one piece.
Yeah. If only.
Good evening, Ethan. It's nice to see you
The ground
again.
is secure. It's
Thank
good
you,
to
dear.
see you as always. Everything's secure, nothing is amiss, and our merchant friends at the front gate.
Very good. Have you heard about our most recent trial employees?
I have not got the chance to meet them yet, as I was too busy going about the tasks of the day, as few people arrived here on time to conduct the daily things necessary to open in.
Of course. Well, their names are Flotsam and Roko. I do not believe that Roko is in, but Flotsam is.
Oh. Are they the one with the hips?
Yes, that is the most obvious quality.
I had the thought at one point as to how we could weaponize that and use them as a battering ram.
When they need to learn how to harden, we wouldn't want them to injure themselves.
I'm sure he can learn to flex. It is unlikely to happen, but oh no.
Oh no,
I just came up
what?
with a pun. I'm not saying it.
I see. You always were someone who would pick up on puns.
You could say he has quite the buttering ram.
Oh, Ethan, dear. Ethan. You would know how to operate this phone, would you? Evelyn gave it to me for information. She keeps mentioning about the Sophia and she would never show it to me.
No idea. Might I suggest that if you see Beatrix or her child, they would be of the best use, or even maybe the merchant man over there.
That is a good suggestion. Imagine the merchant would know much
Why
about
can't they
phones.
use pigeons?
Pigeons.
Bats.
I prefer using doves, dear. Or bats. Doves more for humans, and bats for between, well, other citizens of the night.
But yes, he might know, being a merchant and selling various wares.
Yes, he will. Well, let's hope so, anyway.
Or if, heaven forbid, that Count comes back, he seems quite well traveled.
The Count, which one?
Although if you ask him, the one with the vulgar initials.
Oh,
Starts with a K.
you mean Count Catula? Yes, he's like
Catula. Mhm.
old-fashioned.
You might speak with him for 5 minutes or more before even getting an answer.
Possibly. He does seem quite the chatter.
Mm-hmm. To the point that he almost got in trouble for it.
Causing that much of a fuss, was he?
Oh yes, Evelyn almost had him thrown out. And then as I was about to throw him out, she said it was a joke.
We've had many vulgar guests before in the past. I think we can be a bit lenient with
I
him.
know. As you wish.
Especially
I was
considering
merely following orders.
from Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I still don't really know what Evelyn plans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say. New management, new things to learn and adjust.
As we all do. Need to learn her form of comedy.
Comedy? More how she behaves and how she acts. At least Sebastian was a bit more transparent. You knew what you want and you could work around with it. With Evelyn, it's a bit more confusing.
I have a suggestion.
And what is that?
Have we tried reading her mind?
Reading her mind? I don't think we should take much kindness to that.
That was a joke.
Second person today that hit me with a joke. I must be losing my touch when it comes to comedy.
It's fine. But it seems we've already had one patron arrive. I believe they were one of the regulars. Shorter, animal-looking.
Oh, they look like a
I forgot their
lichen.
name. Small, not the tall one, not Lucian.
I see. Speaking of lichens, I don't think I've seen Martin for a while. I wonder where he is.
He's probably sniffing out the trail that has gone over the mountains.
I see.
That would be my guess to where he's gone.
He did like
Let's
his little
see.
runs.
Well, sometimes you just have to get out and let everything loose. Get some wind in the hair.
He does that a lot.
Going for an
though.
evening walk?
No, not really. I hear these grounds are dangerous. Haven't you heard? It would seem like one of us is a little bit more on the, I don't know, perhaps the holy side than others?
We've had a few patrons come in
Hard not to
as are
notice.
of holy in nature, dear. As long as they abide by our rules, they are fine.
I'm speaking about Jonas.
And
What is wrong with him?
he had a history with the House of Soul. A little mishap. Something we've been working on trying to cleanse. It's nothing too major.
Like a scar?
You could call it that of sorts. Perhaps branding would be more of an apt term.
This branding wouldn't happen to be leading the House of Salt to us by chance, would it? He's not like one of those walking sigils, is he?
If he
Have you
was...
considered that?
Have I considered
Would
it?
have had attacks far more often.
Yes. If anything, the attacks have become much more frequent since you've moved here, dear.
They might sense weakness with new leadership.
I have been over this with Ophelia. Yes, it is a possibility.
If he was being
But even
used as a
still-
sigil, we would have been overrun by this point. And there would be no fix-in.
Ophelia, do not be mistaken. Do not take me for a fool either. I see how he latches onto you. He only follows your word half the time. I hardly even see him talk to me or anyone else. I know you're protecting him. I don't know from what. But if it is causing issue here, I wish to know. He reeks. And people are starting to notice.
And who are these people that are starting to notice? If you say it's my own family.
Well, for starters, Beatrix is very good at, well, figuring things out. She had a vision yesterday. Something with him, down below in the basement. Giannis was there. Apparently the place was burning to the ground when the portal was active. She saw this giant vision of, she referred to it as the Father. He told her to remember.
And you trust
Coincidence?
what Beatrix says.
Beatrix is crazy, but she's not that crazy.
You know what she is, correct, dear? They ramble all the time about possibilities of what could and couldn't happen.
I know.
Has she looked into your
But
future?
on fair occasion, she has been. Unfortunately,
it depends
on
on
occasion.
how much you believe in fate.
There was actually
Fate can be molded and changed, but
Are you so sure? There's been numerous studies conducted by academics in the human world. We've procured books from their libraries as we took certain humans in for hunting. And there's this phenomenon which is, if you know of a fate that's about to happen, you tend to perpetuate it. Even though you act against it, the moment you know that there's a possibility, you subconsciously work to make it happen.
are you trying to steer me away from the main conversation at hand? Or...
No, it is related to the conversation, dear. How about this then?
You haven't given me any reassurance that Giannis is not connected with this House of Soul at all. In fact, you've only made me want to ask more questions.
I
Considering
told
he
you
has
that
this...
he was branded, dear, by the House of Soul and had a relationship with them of some sort. Is that not satisfying enough? If you have extra questions...
And the man that showed up, specifically speaking of him,
I have no idea who that man is. It's the first time I've seen something of that, well, kind of being. Normally they tend to wear silver, but if someone was wearing armor akin to blood. If you would like to know what's happened, I heard some discussions, some ramblings from Jack. That apparently the being might be undead in nature. He dissolved into the ground. Quite peculiar, don't you not think, for someone who is apparently meant to be human? Which means that the House of Soul are dabbling in things that, well, transcend their holiness.
I wouldn't get necromancy and what they refer to as blessings mixed up. I've
So
seen my
you're
fair share of
saying-
weird shit with religions.
So are you suggesting that this being is a resurrected fallen hero from the past?
I don't know. Religious fanatics are fucking weird, though. You can get that shit pretty twisted quickly.
Perhaps. Even if we have this information, what do you suggest that we do with it? We are but a pleasure house. We are not a secret service, a military. We are not mercenaries for hire. I mean, perhaps you are, but we aren't. Unless, of course, the
Do
Lord...
consider, you know, the new logo, the banners I made you put up, and the new name we're going to be going under. The Night Watch.
The
so
Night's
perhaps
Watch.
maybe we are. You think it's silly now, but it'll mean something in time to come. And if we are going to win this war and stop them from attacking our home every single day, we gotta do something. And someone that reeks of holy magic is not a good start.
So you're suggesting we just dispose of him?
No. I'm just suggesting if you're hiding anything, then you should let me know.
Hiding anything? Even if I were to expose such information to you, Evelyn, I doubt you would have the understanding of what he has.
Ugh, try me.
If I cannot understand it, then how will you? Last you said you were not educated amongst magic.
Hun, you don't even know what a phone is.
We should sell crack.
Gotta lose my fucking mind.
Imagine at the front gate, before people come in, I'm sure they could do with a few uppers before the night, you know, so they really get going, and then they spend
mean
more
like
money
opioids?
here, and it's a valuable market, something of the sort, or stamina
can
potions.
find crack,
Some people want to go all night.
by all
Jack
means.
told me about it. He went to Zafira this time, you see.
Oh my god.
My goodness, are you sure that Saphira City is a place to go to? If they're bringing back such
No, I
things
told
like
you
that?
it's not a place. I honestly told you it's not a place that you should really
I've
visit.
never
It's a
been. It
shithole.
sounds quite wonderful. I'm very interested now. He brings me back all these wonderful words from that place.
Are you sure it's so wise? Nadar? Apparently there's no trees in
I
Saphira
don't
City.
know.
Nadar, did he teach you
I'd
more
be the
words?
only one. Was bussin'.
Well, what we said is still in play. Where's Jack?
There you are. Okay, we have new
Oh,
staff members.
shit. I forgot about that.
I spoke.
I'm gonna go guard the front gate.
Okay, and we also have another one. First day here, they almost died in our basement, so I don't really know what's wrong with them.
Rocco.
They live in the room downstairs. Yes, Rocco,
They have a
Rocco, whatever.
speech impediment. A very nasty wound on their neck. And if you speak too much, they will bleed. Perhaps to be accommodating, have a notepad and a pen of sorts.
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you, dear. In regards to, well, Yanis's condition, again, unless of course you have heard many things in your travels around the globe, I am not too sure if you understand. But be my guest.
Perhaps a conversation for another time.
Perhaps, if you wish, whenever Yanis gets here and you happen to also be here, seek me out, and we'll have a little freeway discussion. I'm sure Yanis would be a bit more comfortable talking about it if I was by his side.
I'm sure.
At some point today, I would like you to go to Lady Ophelia and teach her how to use a phone.
Whoa. Okay. I gave her mine. Do not open my messages, Beatrix, okay? Teach her everything else but my messages.
Oh, Evelyn,
Okay.
one more thing.
That is my name.
Have you spoken with Samantha here?
Yes.
I have not.
They are looking to join our little family. I think I already mentioned it beforehand.
Have you checked the rock? I have. Just came from
Skills with humans.
good. Seeing it.
Good.
My plans to set up a farm of sorts for blood.
And you wish to use them?
They have lived amongst humans before, so I think their social skills would be quite adequate for the job. Make them feel at ease. Or perhaps infiltrate and find out what they would be willing to do for a pint of blood a week. The bare minimum. Accommodation, food.
That'll be their trial then. If they are able to actually help you and manage to make significant headway with it, then by all means, we consider them on.
Of course. So they are on trial then.
Yes. I'll let you handle it.
Did you hear that, Samantha? Good news. You don't seem quite joyed by the good news. Is there something the matter, dear? Ah, shit.
Oh, no. I was just admiring the
Mm-hmm.
waterfall.
The waterfall. Yes, it is quite nice, isn't it?
In the village, there's nothing there but a few fields.
Are the fields fertile?
Yes.
And the House of Soul, do they reside there?
There's a minister that we believe is underneath the House of Soul. He acts and praises their god. I do not like him, nor do the people.
Perhaps he can be removed or puppeted. So he has no prior trust. Such a shame. But an extra body for blood. I will organize a group of people to do such things once you have done a few days of trial. For the time being, again, what kind of skills you have? Oh wait, no, I remember now. I think I suggested bar work or receptionists.
If my memory serves correctly, it was receptionist. I'm also good at hunting and other things.
If I see Jack, there he is. Jack and Shay, they can teach you their respective jobs. However, Jack want me to actively train you in hunting when we're open. It had to be something you do when we're closed. Shay, on the other hand, you could probably shadow her. I'm really struggling to get in my voice. If you're wondering who Shay is,
It's
it
my
is the
name.
one... Sorry, come again.
Oh, nothing.
Shay is the one with the pink, baby blue, and white hair. Wearing like the maid outfit. She will inform you of what needs to be done. The kind of routines you would be expected to uphold. If you have any questions for myself or for her, do not hesitate to ask. I am really struggling to get into the voice.
All staff be aware for the suited elf with white hair. We have received 2 complaints about him. If he receives 1 more, he is to be thrown out.
What has he done?
Have you given him a warning?
I am looking for him. He has harassed our staff, namely Tansia, and our dear new person whose name I have not yet learned.
Sorry, can you repeat yourself?
I believe.
Shall I get
Wonderful,
going
I will
then?
find him.
Yes, Shay is right there.
Okay, it's not that bad. It just nearly. You good back there?
So,
Yeah,
this
the
phone.
stairs are in the building.
I know what a phone is, dear. Let's get that first. I am just not well adequate with modern phones.
Everything in here
Okay.
is small,
So I'm gonna teach you.
but it's fine.
Kind sir.
So you see this, you slide this up, so it is unlocked, right?
On the door, hun.
Mm-hmm.
If you click a button outside or you wait for a while, it's gonna be locked again.
Just be aware, we have now received 2
So,
complaints as to your person. We received
You
1
see that?
will be removed
That red thing? That's like hanging up. I think old phones has the two, they just have like no color in it. And the green thing is calling someone or getting when you get a call in.
And what about
So this,
finding out the location of this Sophia city?
Do keep it cozy.
oh, you use that, that's like a searching machine. You can type in anything you want. And then it shows you where to go and just follow. I mean, you can read, right? You can read. Stupid
Yes, I can read,
question.
dear.
So yeah, this is how you find stuff. It's kind of universal, I think.
And Sophia is spent with an S, right?
No, with a C.
Oh, Zafira. I see.
But it doesn't matter too much if you give it in the search thing. You just see it. It will correct it automatically for you. There's quite a help.
I see. It is quite the distance away. Anything notable in Sophia City? Like locations?
Oh boy, yeah. There's like, it has like multiple districts. It has like an industrial part. I'm sure you know from the Victorian era, like the whole industrial push and stuff like that. So it has like an industrial part. It has like a part where they need to make water clean and stuff like that. That's the waterfront. It's also a harbor. So, and then you have the market district where you can buy stuff. You can buy everything you think of. So, and then
Evelyn
They
told
have
me
the
to stay
garden
away
district.
from the industrial
Beautiful.
district. Garden district. That ought to be quite nice. Is it a nice place?
one of the more nicest ones, but also not that nice. Everything down there is not nice. It is more the dirty areas in London, you could say, back in the days.
Are there any nice locations, or are they all dirty.
Hmm. Well, they have the Lotus Garden, which is a nice place to eat, although I don't like to go there. The voices stop, and I'm getting sad and tired.
Wow, that is a phone.
And oh, there's the meat rack. You see here, around here, this area. That's the meat rack.
Is it a nice
It's
place?
easy to get food there. No, not really.
No, it is not.
But it's a
Yes.
hunting ground.
It doesn't look so good from the pictures either. And people live in these conditions.
Yes, it is overcrowded in the areas elsewhere or too expensive, so the humans decided to make their own town.
Are you sure this is a city, dear, and not a slum?
I mean, it's a big slum.
It's a big city. There are slums, high rises, all manner of humans.
Oh, this is District Zero. There's a lot of criminal energy.
Yes, whenever I look through District Zero, all I see is crime, theft, murder. Very
It is a
unsavory.
good place to collect. It is a good place, however, to collect bodies. to bring
Very
back.
true, but I imagine drugs are quite rife in Zephyr City.
I have to taste and spit out most days.
That is actually a good idea. Nadar mentioned about opioids, stimulants that might help with one's pleasure while in the Vixen. Perhaps we could find
Yes.
humans who have a lot of those in their system. A special blend of blood,
That
perhaps.
is, yes. Most people within these areas consume different types. There are many factions which deal in different types of drugs, depending on the severity of the human's addiction.
Oh, your body was something. Your body was.
Nadar is on the side.
I see.
I'm a bit of an acrobat. Did you not know?
That'd be a
I can.
thought for later on when I make the blood farm. Giving specific humans different kinds of drugs and producing, well, that kind of blood.
I see.
Would be a fun idea, but I don't think it would be very sustainable.
You'd be surprised the amount of humans which perish in those places, yet they never seem to run out.
Yes, when it's a slum like that, birth rates are high. It's almost like it was back in the Victorian era. I've heard my parents mention multiple times that some families would have up to 7 children. Quite a large family.
But there, it's whatever. Some cloned, some birthed. Lots of
Clones.
different techniques.
My goodness.
Yes.
You should have seen District Zero a while ago when the thunderstorm hit it. It was a feast.
A
Everywhere
thunderstorm.
dead bodies.
Yes.
Hmm.
Disasters. Always rife with bodies.
I
The people
see.
there don't stop fighting, however. Even if the world were to end, they'd still shoot at each other.
Again, humans lacking the faculties to get along. So unsophisticated.
With themselves.
Oh, and you see this train? This train leads to a place named Orlando Saka. The train line.
Orlando Saka. And what is Orlando Saka?
Oh, it's like a place where Pokemon are a thing. Oh, you don't know what Pokemons are.
It is a
Little
place
monster
full-
that you can collect.
So
Oh.
a pet.
Yeah, like a pet.
For a second.
Better end
So
the
there's
conversation,
Ophelia
yeah.
Aqua, where the person lives who is responsible for the thunderstorm.
Wait.
She's like a goddess, I think.
Of course. Gods and goddesses like to do as they wish, don't they? But how can someone like that run a cafe after destroying most of the city?
It is quite an interesting place, quite
Hmm.
high-end. I've only been there once. And
Perhaps I could
even
pay it a
then,
visit one
with
time.
Hey, Lady Ophelia.
Yes.
Some weird gold glow in the distance over there, somewhere, like in the clouds at least. It
In
looks
the
like it's getting a little closer.
clouds.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is.
Thank you for telling me,
Something I gotta
dear.
worry about.
In what direction
Yeah,
was
not
it
a
again?
Somewhere in that field of vision.
I shall go investigate, my lady.
Please do, Jack.
Do you
And
want
be
Jordan
careful.
to come with you? I'll come with
We do not know if this is meant to be an ambush or an attack. If they don't know that we know, it may be better for us.
Take one extra person, please, Jack. Of your
Very well.
choice.
Come with.
Stop telling me.
What is it, Beatrix,
Stop
dear?
telling me. Stop telling me. No, stop telling me. No, 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 no. No,
Dear. What is the matter?
no, no. The portal. The portal. The portal.
Which portal?
Well, at least I got a room for the night.
Always when you show up.
Yanis.
Yanis,
Oh, this is not good.
the burn on your arm. You feel it.
What happened?
Nothing. Although we did get warnings from the merchant that there was a golden light somewhere in that direction. I've had Jack go scout out the place. Yanis. You know about the basement. The dungeon is off limits, correct?
Yes.
Good. Just making sure that you're aware. I know that with the new lord, things might get a bit confusing, but I would still like that place to be private.
Of course. Okay.
It would seem we're about to have some company.
Hmm.
I think I might go out and ask some of the locals what exactly they're expecting. I'll be back.
Delay it.
Delay it. It's too late. He's already gone. Can I?
As you stand here looking off into the
One
distance,
last
you
thing.
two, you can see the golden
Hmm.
glow in the sky. Like a storm getting ever closer. The light flashing across a golden glow.
Hmm.
I go inside now.
Did your vision talk about this?
I have not found anything, and neither has my.
The humans that used to be owned by the House of Soul. This golden glow would happen frequently. Armies would arrive. These men and large armies. They would call them wardens.
That is not good at all. My lady.
Yes, Samantha.
If I
You may. What is
The
it?
golden
Nadar senses
The golden
something off, something
stuff.
uncanny.
It
He advises we all
is
be
not
armed.
safe.
Hmm.
It usually symbolizes warriors.
And are
Happens
these
frequently in human villages.
stronger than your typical ones?
Very much so.
Hmm.
And if something crosses your mind,
And how large are these
there's no way he could be returning.
armies?
But if he did, how?
Usually ones of large numbers.
He spoke of magic and blessings beyond your power. Something you could have been gifted.
But there's always a thing with it.
But if
What they call wardens.
Wardens. I
To
see.
keep and make sure that
Should I go make sure he's okay?
they make sure that the
Yes,
humans are
please. One
in
second,
line.
Samantha. Violet.
as you look into the distance, you see the clouds, like a raging storm.
Take an extra person with you, please. It's not safe for just two of you.
You can hear it in the distance.
Yes.
The
Come.
chime from a church.
I run a bit fast, so sorry if I get too
It's
far.
like thunder that rings through your ears, almost stings even. Something.
As you were, Samantha. What were you going to say?
wardens are usually within these armies. They are usually to
You have seen
make sure
many things
that
in your time alive. You have dealt with the House of Soul for many years. As you look into the distance, you see a storm raging. But instead of lightning and thunder, a golden glow
don't know.
flashes each time.
Are these
And a ringing
wardens
in your ears,
enhanced with holy magics?
or a church bell.
they usually are, yes.
You haven't seen anything like this in Gale before.
Even humans fear them.
You sense, but I do not know where they go. They're odd.
Pardon me.
As always,
Some of
keep
the
the patrons safe.
Everything and everyone.
Some of the
Stay
flora
inside.
from across the mountains.
I do not have my daggers yet,
Sending word through the roots.
so I am unable to do anything.
Something odd is coming. Rather a few of them as well. I'm not sure what. Not like the others.
Yeah. The sense is different, stranger. They have a different color.
Sadly, if we all stay indoors, they will just burn the place down. Or draw more of their sigils. So it's best to stay outside and keep a wide net.
Not with how many roughly.
My staff, my family, will be able to take care of this quite thoroughly.
If you need anyone healed,
Ah,
just normal. I am a
something
necromancer,
approaches.
so I can heal. Just fairly.
Yes. I imagine your services have been needed quite a lot today. Apologies for this being your first day on trial.
It is crossing
It
the
is not
bridge.
normally
I
this
do not know
bad.
if it is a guest or an enemy. I will investigate. It is a guest. A false alarm. It is simply a wolf in armor.
False alarm. It was just a furry.
I see.
There it is.
Be sure to keep your wits about you and keep your weapons sharp.
Yes, mother.
Did we get flaxed?
Yes, indeed.
I see. Hmm.
The powers. The
Taken by the House of Soul. Poor bastard. 07. You told me that.
Nadar.
That was a while ago. Hello.
No. Just no.
I learned that one long ago. Can't blame Jack for it, as in long ago, I mean like 2 weeks.
Stop also breaking into his place and reading his journals.
What else am I meant to do? I'm bored. I'm a tree.
Congratulations, you're a tree.
Do you wish for me to train Samantha?
You have thus
Probably
learned
not
to
today,
read.
dear.
Now you can learn.
It's gonna be quite complicated to do it today. With suspected guests.
That's of interest.
I meant I could take her back to my manor and teach her.
When the workday is finished,
Like
yes.
some sort of fine
Of course.
literature. It's an epic, my own design.
An epic. Maybe not your magnum opus, though.
The
Is there anything
Epic
required?
of Nadar. An autobiography.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, my cup of air's got water in it again. Alright, you beat me to it.
Can I quickly get the maiden?
Maiden? Red or white?
White one.
Is everything okay, Samantha?
Just a few flashbacks. To
Flashbacks from what, dear?
the village that I first saw. That
Hmm.
you.
I see. I changed the location of my headset on my head, and everything seems to be a bit different.
I have a question.
And what is that, Flotsam, dear?
Why is it in 10 to 200? What was that?
It depends on the quantity, and the type of wine we use. The more expensive or rare the blood, the more expensive the price is. The higher quality of wine, the more expensive it is, and how scarce our supply is also determining the price. Although we have not yet actually thought of a system to gauge how much they should cost.
I mean, I've just been charging minimum because I don't know.
If you've been using the low quality items, then yes.
It will be discussed with Lord Evelyn. Is everything okay, Yanis?
Besides what Dad should stay dead. There's also... it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, you say? This golden thunder.
Yes.
I see.
Whenever they felt like there was a impure being inside the village, it would come.
Hello?
Greetings, dear.
What's going on?
Just a few bumps in the road, as it will.
A few bombs, what happened?
Just more House of Soul.
You know...
It is sadly not something we can control.
I am curious about a few things about them.
Did you say you've
And
heard?
I think I want to test...
Repeat yourself, dear.
I was just saying that I want to test something with them, but I don't know if it'll work.
Part of the new staff.
It's more of a thing where I have to
Yes.
be... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, my hair is different.
Hello?
It's pretty.
It's a lovely shade of pink, dear.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
How was your
Yes,
travels?
Lady Evelyn told me.
I see.
Ah, okay. Yeah, for dimensional
She
stuff.
told you what, dear?
I feel something amiss, Lady Ophelia.
And what is that?
Like the time I tried to destroy the sigil. That those bastard soul people implanted in this land. I feel it's only a matter of time until the soul people arrive here.
Yes, a few people have been saying such things. All we can really do is wait, sadly.
Unfortunate. I should prepare myself.
Please do, dear. Make sure your weapons are at the ready.
I need to tell you a few things rather quickly.
Is that in private?
Just in, yes, well, it's rather just urgent.
Alright, he doesn't get a raise that much. I feel bad for all of you.
Right, so as not to cause a panic, yeah. Heavily armored individuals, a lot of them, full plate and the like, horses, carriages, a full contingent, possibly 40, 50, maybe even more. And as they were advancing in this direction, beyond the mountain, they just... I was speaking with the plant life, and as they were approaching, even that many just gone.
Perhaps invisibility magic.
What?
No.
I'm sorry, what? What were you saying?
You saw it too. I saw it.
See, they know. They know.
So there was no footsteps, sounds of armor as he disappeared. So there can't be invisibility magic.
I don't believe so. It was simply footsteps, armor, carriages, horses, a large contingent that just gone.
Did they disappear in a flash? Was there any kind of magical energies present?
It's very hard to tell when you're asking the plants.
The stone appears safe.
There's sort of a
now.
root
I'm
structure
checking
and
the
they
surrounding
communicate.
area for any sigils
They
or
don't have
such.
the best ways of, observing things. Very general information.
Marcus who, dear?
No, Varkas.
Varkas?
Not Marcus.
Varkas.
Varkas, soul.
Anyway, I'm going to go keep an eye on things.
It's like they...
Wait here for a moment, dear. I need to go do something, and then I will need your assistance or something, perhaps.
As people go up and down the roads.
Flotsam, could you please take care of the bar for me for the time being? I have something I need to do. If you need me, I should just be a communication away. If you cannot communicate with me, ask another member of staff to draw my attention.
You got it.
Yeah, is this
Thank you, dear.
It is my
If you want this,
I can say okay. Yeah.
With me, dear. Close the door behind you, please.
The area is secure. I return.
Funny coincidence. They're doing some very, very curious things now. You said that Janus was using this place and forming a portal of sorts, correct?
I saw gold. And I saw portal. I saw golden blood. In this place. The father.
All right. Moving to check the roads.
Please be careful. Kazuki.
What's wrong with Janus?
He has an affliction of sorts.
Present. What do you need?
1 second, dear. Ophelia is going to use essence sight in the dungeon downstairs. Does she notice any kind of magical residue or some sort of energies being used in the area?
In the basement?
Specifically, yes. Specifically of holy.
Nothing. It's
Nothing.
empty. Eerily quiet. The only thing that accompany you is the sound of rats and the skeletons left behind.
Thank you. Another one. If there is this portal thing that you speak of, dear,
What?
then it's not going to happen anytime soon. I do not see anything. No magical residue or anything of the like. I have banned Janus from entering this place. So it should not be of any concern. However, I would like you to...
There's nothing on the side road.
Make
Is
sure
there
that
anything on the main road?
if Janus wanders down here to let me know. Can you do that for me, dear?
You shouldn't come down here.
Yes, not even you should. But, well, if you were someone else, like myself or Evelyn, I'm sure this is allowed. For now, we should get back up to the surface. We do not know what is happening up there. For the beacon to go off
Roads
twice.
are clear for now.
For the beacon to go off twice in quick
I don't see
succession
anything out back
is concerning.
I shall check the stone again.
Come again, dear.
It's an army. They're coming. I have no doubt.
And you foresaw this as well?
No,
Hey, Quish, I have a question.
but it is the house.
And
of
what is
Soul.
that?
You don't have
Yes,
combat
really.
on your girl, right?
I do not know. As much as I
Would you-
really, really want to, but I can't. I need to do all the model work, and I haven't got back to it yet.
You're fine. Would you like to be a House of Soul
They're following
member?
someone.
Or would you rather stay as your girl?
What you do before battle.
I could be a House of Soul member, yes.
You can, I don't mind, like, don't feel afraid to stay as your girl. I just wanted to give you something to do since you don't have combat and
I imagine a few people would probably want to look for Ophelia, so it's probably best if I stick around, especially considering I'm a healer.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll probably try to work on the model this week and hopefully have it done for next week.
Sure.
Big hope. I don't know if I will actually or not.
That's fine.
Where do you think
We'll
they're
try.
moving?
Where do I think they are moving to? I do not know. It has a very nice sound effect. I like the thunder afterwards.
I can turn into a bat in case you want to have someone to fly around and get up high.
You could be reconnaissance, but please do not engage in combat. I'm not too sure of your capabilities.
I do not have any weapons on me, so I will run right back.
Please do.
Where did everyone go?
Yes, Tanzia dear.
This seems really off. I don't like this at all. 2 warnings with nothing.
I believe there's quite the large
stone is secure.
army.
I don't get it.
Samantha had mentioned it before that, well, these beings called wardens would often come in with a large presence of a vampire being known in the village. So I imagine they are amassing quite the size of an army. Be very diligent, please. We do not know what they intend to bring, and I do not know much about this warden's capabilities.
Yes, Mother.
He will die all the same.
Yes. Fights well.
This whole situation.
This whole situation, what, dear? Nadar.
It is
it's
possible
making me
I
feel
could travel through the trees and the root structures to where I felt the disturbance, see what the hell is going on, and then travel back.
Please do. Any information is good information.
Wonderful. Well then, excuse me.
I am so gassy. Fuck me. I'm
We'll
so
stay
sorry.
out. I'll stay out and watch this.
Yes. Thank you, dears.
It's our pleasure.
And also, again, if any of you are too injured, please come to me, and I'll heal you up.
Yes, Mother.
I'm sure Tanzia can probably do any...
Tanzia, dear, we have a patron at the bar.
Worry not, Tanzia. I will deal with the bar.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not able to do combat,
Okay.
as you know, so I will tend to the bar. Sorry, Beatrix, dear. What did you say?
Am I allowed to enter the throne room? They have books there. Maybe.
You need my
Maybe a
permission
book.
and not Evelyn's.
Oh, I'm not sure if I can find it.
Lady Ophelia.
That is you again, dear. You have my permission. If she complains, and tell her it was an emergency. I'm sure she would understand.
Always a pleasure to see you, darling.
Likewise. So, what would you like today?
I positioned myself high above.
A red
everything.
maiden.
I can see
A good year, perhaps.
the entire area, honestly.
Of course.
I don't see anything yet.
You said a good one, correct?
Yes.
Any kind of red wine in particular?
Is this an isekai?
Anything will do.
Of course.
I'll trust your judgment.
For a good one, that would be... Well, do you want to pay the full price? Like a really exquisite type.
For once, I can handle that.
In that case, it would be 200 gold coins. I'm sorry it's so expensive, but, you know, quality demands.
That's quite alright.
A price. Thank you, dear.
I will be going back to my room for tonight.
Ophelia, Nadar's going into the back. Make sure you go into a staff-only area. Let no patron see him.
Understood.
He does need to see you. If you come towards the back, I will show you where he has gone.
Here you are, dear. Enjoy. I will be
Thank you,
just a
darling.
moment. Something needs my attention.
Of course.
Well, I went through, and instead of appearing in a tree, as I usually do, I was in a blackened void of destruction, desolation. There were no trees, there were no forests, everything was just blackened and burned. It was like a void. And I got ripped back here, and I am covered in golden, singed burns. Golden glowing burns. Bloody hell.
It is very bad today.
It's not good. If what I saw was a result of that.
I'm unsure if my blood will do anything to you, dear. You will have to remind me.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine.
If only Oriana was here, I'm sure she'll be able to do something to recuperate your wounds.
She could certainly induce some growth. I just need to go and... Well, if you can get rid of this golden nonsense, I can just go root myself in the garden for a while.
He's gonna clean it up with a rag.
I think I see something in the forest. But I can't see what. I'm going to...
It's,
Is it burned to the touch for her?
Yeah, it's
Which
just...
forest? The one near the front?
It would probably be
the
uncomfortable. I
front.
don't think it would burn you on impact, though.
continuing
He's the one who
from
got burned.
The direction the
It's just residual.
witch is pointing.
I don't know why I'm groaning. I don't even have pain receptors. I'm a tree.
Yes,
Just very
maybe
uncomfortable.
Oriana gave you some sort of receptors.
Brighter. It approaches.
Well, if she did, then I have strong words for her.
It's coming.
May I suggest if you're any good at, well, drawing or writing, perhaps you could jot down what you saw.
What I saw was exactly that. There was nothing.
Just nothing.
Everything was just blackened and desolate. You see, these burns basically just that. Everything was just burned and gone. There was nothing.
It's that devil again.
I kept
Well,
the
that
rags in
doesn't
the
sound
jar.
good.
We can probably analyze it later on. Find out its properties and whatnot. I hope I have cleaned up most of it.
The House of Souls on their way. They're right near the bridge.
Thank you. I should get to the front gate.
The Red Priest is
They're
back.
probably going to need me.
That creature that
Do be careful.
I will.
Yeah. No. Did you find something?
Nothing.
Then why are you down here? Are you looking for some sort of sign? Perhaps. Be careful not to bring anything golden down here, even if it's the metal. We do not know what that kind of symbolizes. And if you find any gold substances, please put it into a jar and keep it safe. I wish to analyze it.
I had an idea.
And what is that?
Maybe that works. If that is our future, and there will be something down here that threatens us, we should put gunpowder around that rock.
And why is that?
We can ignite it. It falls dead. Whatever is there.
And if it is the father, do you really think something like that is going to kill him? If they plan to use this as a portal, I would like to devise runes, a sealing magic of sorts, and keep them locked down here. I feel like that would buy us a lot more time than gunpowder
You get a message.
and a spike.
They want me in return to not fight here. By your order, I could turn myself in.
What are their intentions for you?
Uncertain.
I think, despite things that's happening, they should at least tell you their intentions.
Most likely welcome me back into their ranks.
Ask them for more information. I will not willingly give up someone from my family so easily. I'll see about making some inscriptions.
Seemingly wanting me back home.
One moment, dear.
Brother of soul. What is your orders?
And what if your home is here?
Then they will fight. What is your orders? If you wish me to turn myself in, so be it.
He is becoming very irritable right now.
And what is your decision, Yanis? Do you want to go back to them?
He chooses the path of violence.
I would have done the same. They would have used him against us.
They would have, yes. I was hoping to procure more information. I did not plan to give him over, and even then, that conversation was meant to be private. I think.
I have an excuse.
You can read minds. Okay. Anyway. I'll see to putting a ceiling of sorts around this place to ensure that future does not come to pass. However, with recent events, I feel like at the moment that future will come to pass whether we want to prevent it or not. A fork in the road was met with, and well, either of those options can lead to your predicted future from happening.
Should I stay here a little bit longer, just to make sure?
If you wish, I will not bar you from this place. Evelyn has seemed to have seen fit to allow you to do anything you want, and well, I like to be somewhat agreeable. You have a unique talent, after all, and it is useful. Be sure not to be... I see. So she is wise to some degree, then. Do not stay down here for too long. We will miss your company, dear.
If they need me, I will come.
Of course. Here. Apologies.
Quite alright.
It seems the House of Sword are on our doorstep.
They do make a habit of that, don't they?
They do. I really wish they wouldn't.
House of Autumn or like House of Odin?
Yes.
There was a lady, yes. Ophelia, yes.
Yes, Lady Ophelia.
Hello again. Do they usually happen?
Yes, it does actually happen quite a lot, I am afraid.
Okay, now I feel less awful.
I very much apologize for the inconvenience. We do not know when and where they will attack. You know how...
No, it's fine. I love getting myself involved in the combat. When you stand there and watch other people fighting, it's
no units
so
around the back.
excitement, and then they tell you to go inside, and it's like, oh, okay, now I feel sad.
Jack was withered as a...
That is...
not good.
He's inside.
Can I get involved in this one now?
You can if you wish.
I checked the stone. There's nothing at the stone either.
I have a cup. Apologies, I don't normally tell people. In terms of holy wise.
Yes, he is a very formidable opponent, as you could say.
because I'm not a vampire.
How do I go on get back? I have a secret directly. I'm not exactly vulnerable in terms of holy.
I see.
It hurts, yes.
Yes, I'm weaker to just normal fire and shit. The holy stuff.
You have to deal with it, especially in terms of different types of combat.
Exactly. Sorry, 1 second. I need to deal with things.
They almost teleported on top of me.
Outlines of bones are visible on this.
Yes, they do that.
Are you fine?
I'm dead. Avoid that.
I am. I'm good. It's just he had his back to me, so I don't think it's on.
Help yourself to some blood downstairs. You have a lot of open skin, and I imagine it has left quite a few burns.
Out front.
How is he?
You should be fine.
He goes from looking withered back to normal.
I need to stop.
Do you need replenishment?
Just a cup of blood. I don't understand. Thank you. I haven't felt this burns.
Yes. It's quite a nuisance, isn't it? And how about you, Samantha? Are you okay?
I am fine. But that really drained a lot of
Yes.
my mana.
It will do that.
I was barely able to patch it back up.
If you need to relax and replenish yourself, I advise having a glass of blood. I will get you one.
Thank you, my lady.
Oh, I really want my fucking combat stuff.
I'm just too used to I'm just too used to everything else.
Drink up, dear. What?
Zach. Outside.
I can barely look him in the eyes.
Please stay indoors. I really need to get my more combat bonus set down. We're going Friday instead.
How are the guests?
10 in the morning. Okay. Okay. So.
I'll inquire later.
I know, yes. Love you too, Mum. Bye.
I need blood.
Come indoors, please. Away from the violence.
As commanded.
You would believe it.
So, your first day on the job, and it's already so exciting.
Sit yourself down.
his skin?
You don't even know the half of it. Here, let me just show you.
Mending
I was walking over here, and right there, he came in. I was this distance from him. The red guy.
Keep an eye on him.
I don't really know him.
Drink as much as you need.
Mending
I went
works
to grab
just
a
fine.
Help! Brooks! Betrayal! I can't
Location.
hold on to trail! The trail!
I'll be fine now.
He is becoming the most troublesome individual.
Yes, the lady over there. She might know.
Miss, do you happen to know mending at all?
I am afraid I do not.
Find the trail to the carriage.
I will find someone who can.
Just anybody who can fix synth skin. I took a slash of the shoulder getting back up here.
I see. You said synth skin, correct? And you wanted someone who knew mending.
Yeah.
Understood. One moment then, please. We wouldn't happen to have someone who knows mending, correct?
One of those who does is one of those who's injured.
I see. Pardon me. The scene with the monk ass is like, oh, yeah, that was it. Literally a moment when that happened, I was like thinking, oh, fuck. I'm afraid the people which have mend are a bit preoccupied at the moment. One is currently injured. You are going to have to wait a little bit.
Inside now. Come on. These two need a little help. Excuse
Yes. Come dear.
Chair. Next to. They both need a hell of a lot of help. I've got a couple of bullets in me.
Where are his injuries?
Back to it.
He's got 3 bullets, 2 here and then 1 here. Sorry.
Surrender the boy and this all stops.
And how do I know this is gonna stop?
Your soul belongs with the Father, not with your filthy creed.
He belongs with us after you've banished him from his home.
Necromancy on you?
Betrayal.
Up your jaw?
Betrayal.
Necromancy, it goes up and
Your undead mother made him child.
She's gonna drop blood into your bullet holes. Giannis behind. Your wounds will start to heal faster than they would normally. They will still remain, but not as bad.
I'm gonna try and see if you can drag him out. Stay here, okay? Go on, you guys. Out of the way, you don't want to get burned. Out of the way, you don't want to get burned.
Tanzia, how bad are your wounds? Or has Samantha here tended to you?
Her mouth was blown off, but she healed. That one healed it up.
Seems my hand has already gone numb.
There are so many outside in the front. So many.
Can you please go find an open?
Find out what, sorry?
Can I please go fight Mother?
You say find Mother?
Fight! Can I please go fight Mother?
Yes. Just be sure to take care.
Yes. Yes,
I shall keep her safe.
Please do.
Shoot, the one with the gun.
You have to keep your distance as they seem out of range.
Janice, watch out!
Which is odd because I'm a tree and I don't have
Settles this. I'm going to bring them. That's not done.
Give me good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay. But only if you are willing to select. Don't touch. You're gonna burn.
You need me to carry you somewhere. I'm a tree, I'm not a vampire.
That's great.
Just fine. Yes, well, normal fire is more of a fuck you in my case than the holy shit. It's just very painful.
Yeah,
I like
for me,
stuff like
I'm not the best way you done. Because mine's a little bit more fiery. Stay near. Ronan, and when you feel it, she'll keep you safe.
An annoyance.
too much.
By the looks of it, they're on the retreat.
How are your injuries?
You look at him. He looks more like a zombie than a vampire right now. I just need a few glasses of blood and I'll be fine.
Go indoors then, and get that blood. And that's because you want mine.
No, I should not.
Hello. I'm covered in injuries. Does anyone have something for that? Otherwise, I'm going to be just rooted to the garden all night.
I am unsure if we have anything to treat you. Normally Oriana would.
Magics and potions, just as long as it's not necrotic. I'm still technically alive. Sort of. Well, I was never really alive to begin with. I'm a fey fucking creature. But, it's complicated, see.
Would a regular mana potion do?
Well, certainly hell. Yeah, that'd be quite lovely, I think.
I think we have some in storage. Rowan, if there's anyone who is injured, please bring them to the main lobby.
Of course.
Thank you, dear.
They'll just start to dissolve. Sap.
Excuse me, lady. I've got to quickly ask you a question.
Yes.
Where's the possible exit?
To leave
The beast.
the establishment or to have a break?
No, to leave the establishment. I didn't bring any weapons in, so it's okay. All you have is my name and stuff. If you mark it down as an X that I've got or something.
Sure. If you'd like to come this way.
Sure thing.
If you follow this pathway.
Yes.
And head to the left.
Is it exactly the same way?
Yes, it's exactly the same way you
Same way.
came. The carriage.
Okay, I just want to know. I just want to know if it's safe or anything, because I don't want to put anyone into a scare moment that I'm getting myself butchered on the ground.
Yes.
And I'm like, what? Yeah.
I've been told by Ethan that the way is clear. But
Perfect.
are you injured, Shay?
I was cut in my side, and I bleed a lot more than the others.
And Rowan.
Because of my...
Sorry, Ronan. Are you injured? Drink, dear.
Shot a few times, but I will be fine.
It would help with the pain and a bit of the healing. If you so desire.
Thank you for your time.
Yes. I would try to find someone who could accompany you, but it seems my staff is a bit...
It's fine.
Scattered.
If anything happens, I'll stand completely still, and if they use holy, I'll just flop on the floor, make it look like I'm dead.
Good thing I'm absorbed.
If that would suffice.
I don't mind walking, ma'am.
Then Ronan.
Just let it happen, it'll be fine. I prefer you guys stay here or something, because I don't really want anyone here getting hurt. I feel bad as is.
It is our duty to make sure the patrons are safe. Ronan here will accompany you. If you would, dear.
If you really want to, yes.
Again.
You see that he's singed to everything and he has a hole through his left hand.
Ronan.
Yes.
Do you need a drink first before you leave? To take the edge off?
Storm grows distant.
I should be fine.
Then be quick. The beacon
I'll get
has...
one when I get back.
They're gone now.
You say they are gone, but the beacon just went off again.
Trust me, they're gone.
Should have stayed inside.
I need healing.
Let me. Do you want me to do it, or do you?
You see, he's singed to everything and has a hole in his left hand.
If you can treat such wounds, yes. But if you cannot, then I will do it.
It might hurt a little bit. There.
But it would be dramatic. Imagine that big bastard in red shows up again.
No less than anything I expect.
A sensation. You've felt this before when you've been speaking to the undead mother. It almost feels like a calling.
How often do you visit the stone?
I don't visit it often.
Go tonight.
Yes, sir.
I am sorry, Ethan. Could you get people in control? Would you like to come with me to the stone, Tanzia?
Yes.
Are you well enough to go?
Yes, ma'am. My jaw hurts a little, but I'll be fine. Is everything calmed down out here?
I believe so. If you could round everyone up and bring them indoors so they can recuperate. Need to make sure that the patrons are also safe. I'll be at the stone with Tanzia. Chat, can I get a D20, please? I need to know if Ophelia thirsts. Oh dear. Okay. That is not a good number. She's going to check the basin. See if there's any gold fluid in it.
The only thing you see is the water from the rain overflowing.
She tips out the water. And she's going to fill it to the brim.
Stand by. Roll. One. Like before, like every time that you come up here and do this, something feels different. The blood spills and pours and fills and fills. But there's an emptiness. A drowning aura overcomes you. There isn't much you fear in this world, Ophelia, but a world of silence. It's almost terrifying to you. As the two of you look at the stone, there feels like a strange emptiness to it. You don't really pay attention to the powers of the gods and what they provide to you. You just give and take, as you usually do. But as you look at it and pay closer attention, it feels drained, empty. Like a distant feeling.
I feel that too.
Yes, it is very concerning. It seems our uninvited guests is causing some sort of disturbance. Or perhaps it is something else.
Could be a mix of both.
Either that this connection's been severed because of that Red Knight, or it's something else. Something which I'm concerned. Let us hope it is not the second one, and it's only the first one. I need another D20, please. Did you feel any other sort of pull, Tanzia?
No. Feels hollow. Distant.
I see. Oh my god. More cursed rolls. At least it went up by 1. Hey, let's be optimistic.
Were you having any issues before the red one started showing up?
No. I had a brief communion with her, and she seemed fine, if not a bit indifferent to our difficulties. But this is different.
She usually communicates, and now I feel nothing.
Yes, either she is displeased with my choice, has forsook us, or, well, the Red Knight is causing some sort of disturbance. Either way, it is bad with having these frequent onslaughts from the House of Soul.
Agreed. Are you okay? You didn't get hurt, did you?
No, I'm fine. Just a little bit thirsty. Seems I expended a bit too... guess I was being a bit too gracious and generous with my blood.
Do you need some online, Mother?
No, dear. I can use some in reserve. I should be fine. I just... well, no more injuries. No more people need to attend, at least for a time being. Those banners. Keep the door open, dear. We need to make sure that the patrons know to enter.
I just realized something. I still have the monocrystals inside of my compactor.
If anyone needs healing, please keep them down here and contact me.
I went to a place the other day and purchased some monocrystals that I can store energy in, and I decided to eat them.
Why would you do that?
Because it was troublesome to carry around the bag, so I put them inside of my compactor, which is essentially my stomach. I forgot to remove them.
Another question. What is your favorite color?
I did do Ruby Crush, but I don't think mixing them with snake oil would be a good idea when I do that.
Janus.
Tequila, rum, vodka, gin, something else. A lot of everything.
Janus, dear.
Down the hatch. It tasted terrible.
What is the matter?
My systems are starting to
tired
replicate
and
intoxication.
You're hurt. Are you needing your wounds to be healed?
Whoa, there's 2 barkeeps now.
Needed more.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Blood.
I don't know.
Hey, your sister's here. Hey, I can see her standing next to you.
How much, sister?
If you need more, drink.
Tell that to the other you.
What did you say?
That's not my sister. That's my alternate self.
Alternate
Your weapon
self,
after
sister,
all.
that doesn't matter. You're both wearing the same
And my
thing.
weapon needs to be sharp. So if you need more, drink.
You know, I had to hate that you. Oh, I mean, you kind of make this all
orders.
sound
What did you mean?
Can I have some more alcohol?
Are you okay? Can you just get somebody?
They let me try the snake oil.
Has he been rolled for?
No, he has not.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Absolutely no itchy rolls given to me. So I would say like at least like maybe like 2 or 3. I got, let's say, 1 treated from Tenencia and 2 treated from like her.
You got a 15 and an 18. Something crosses your mind. Your wounds
great.
don't feel as bad as they should be.
Gonna take the mana crystals
A
and I'm
thought
gonna fill
crosses.
my pure energy from a
What
Violet.
if it's his blessing?
when we go on the expedition.
It's
Something's wrong with Leon.
What is wrong with Leon?
He says that undead mother, something of the sorts. He said that he heard something and he's freaking out.
Into a very damaged state. Thank you.
Can you please fill this cup for me, please, dear, while I go address Leon?
Yes, of course.
Where's Lady Ophelia?
Where's Lady Ophelia? Beats me.
Ronan, I'm assuming you're calling me for Leon. I see.
In privacy, I'd welcome you to say
Hey, you wanna take a look around with me? This place is pretty neat.
You want a tour? Are you drunk? Well, cybernetics, you
A
drunk.
tour? Yeah, let's take the grand tour.
Hello.
Wait.
that as well.
Barkeep, what's your name?
need to speak to the Lady Ophelia.
She's right here, she's right here. Hey.
Yes, Leon. What is the matter?
Lady Ophelia. The undead mother. She spoke to me.
She
in my
spoke
mind.
to you.
It sounded like.
I see.
Why are there 3 of you?
She had told me her powers. They are waning, being drained by the House of Soul, the magics, the blasphemy, the holy magics. They're slowly draining her.
Did she mention how?
They drained her so much that she cannot even speak to you. I do not know.
It has to be that red knight.
Mother, she spoke to me to bring only 3.
My gravity pads keep me afloat.
To bring only 3.
Not today.
And what do you mean by
Today
to
we
bring?
rest.
Bring 3 to
I do not
what?
know.
To where?
She said, she said only to bring 3. No, not sacrifice. Fight. Save her, probably. Her power wanes, Lady Ophelia.
Yes, I am aware. You've said so twice already.
I'm sorry. Today we rest, she says. Mend our wounds, sleep the night.
That's okay.
Yes.
I'm fine, I promise.
Thank you, dear.
For soon we shall battle.
Family will send me
She told me to bring only 3.
This sort of thing does not go unnoticed.
I do not
Not
sit.
even by my
I
friends
do not walk.
Hey.
I'm a robot.
She has busted us today, though.
Sorry about it, dear. Could you get me another one, please?
Of course.
What? No, I don't.
She told me to bring only 3. Only 3. Why only 3?
Calm down. You're...
I'll be sure to pick those most able. Did she give any details onto what it is for?
It all
people. Look,
it all
hey,
came
look at these
so
nice
abruptly.
people. Look, they're talking. They're having a good time.
I need to remind myself more. But
Why are you being rude?
only to rest today. Mend our wounds.
Yes. We will do that. Do not worry. We will do that, Leon.
Whoa. That was exciting.
Why me?
Perhaps she feels like a stronger connection to you. I do not know, dear. But it is good that you have relayed this news. You have done well.
Upper shoulder injured.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
It is moments like these.
Your words heal me, Madam Ophelia. Therefore I do not deserve it.
Good, dear.
Can I get you anything?
My lady.
Where were you taking
Your company is good enough.
I'll stay with you.
I can go amongst the humans with Samantha, see what is being done. But I feel here sense some things disappearing as if silenced.
Consider it the inverse equivalent.
Check for the sigils on the ground. I imagine there might be some which is sapping the undead mother's power. If it's not that, then it's something else, which I would look into personally.
My suggestion, Mother, is the night. I don't know if my
If it
assumption
is
right, but
if it is a knight, there's not much we can do about it. He is a hard one to slay. We struggled against him as a number of us fought, and he's quite resistant.
We killed him once. He turned to dust.
Oh, he is back
But
again.
His reappearance, yes.
This holy magic so strong.
Quite.
I guess I'll just start
Why
looking
only
for sigils
three?
around this place.
try not to think on it too much.
I'm sure
You
there's
can
a
do what she
specific
said and
reason.
rest.
Is Samantha around? I wish to take her on. She must learn.
I believe she has left, but if you send her a personal message by bat, I'm sure she will respond.
Right now, please rest.
You can keep rolling arcane. I do appreciate it. Like you said, it's content rolls.
My lady, did you send someone to the stone?
I went up to the stone myself with Tanzia. There
I
is.
saw someone running in that direction.
You saw someone running in that direction. Whom?
I'm unsure. Do you want me to go check?
Please. And before you engage with them, let me know who.
Understood.
Please be careful.
What if I were to just look?
You can go.
I guess not over yet.
You can go up those, but not.
But for now, yes, Leon, rest. Do not think much more on this. It would be dealt with.
Lady Ophelia?
Ethan,
I do have a question for you,
and what is that?
if you would.
Functionality in my arm
First
is
off,
problematic.
here.
Ronan, can you please get me another drink? Of more blood. I'm not sure where I will be, but yes, I imagine I'll be somewhere.
I will come find you.
There is slight damage done to my auditory systems. Intake functionality down 15%, fluctuating.
As you look upon her, you will
The
see
guest I am tending
slight
to.
smudges of blood in her mouth, as well as she seems a bit irritable, as if she is ravenous. You are tending to guests.
Right, one of our guests was injured in the scuffle.
I see.
And obtained a scar.
And which guest is this?
Lady Mayana, she is currently in her room. Also, my lady, have you fed?
I have had 2 glasses already, and Ronan is getting me my 3rd. Thank you, dear.
If you would be obliged. She is upstairs. But it is up to you. After all, she was injured by an attack here, and she did not try and fight back. She ran.
I see. And what was her name again?
Mayana.
Mayana.
The tall elven lady who wears yellow clothing.
Mayana, yes. Sorry, I'm having difficulties trying to focus.
You're fine. I'm having a problem focusing another way.
It's not exactly a fix, it's more like the specific part to keep it stable is not present.
Mayana.
I'm currently missing an omnidirectional gravitational module that would stabilize my core.
If I remember correctly, she is not far from here. You said she received a scar.
She's over here. Oh yes, I did go there to ask them if they could, but
Did she change her room?
well, fix everything. I'm sure they could fix my arm.
Or I have a problem navigating this place.
I'm fairly sure her room is over here.
Mission Crunch and his men will go on. We'll handle the rest of that. However, it may be a few days before everything is a-okay.
The door was left open. Remember that.
What is my energy capacity reading?
I assumed it was this one.
43% is okay.
You said it was open.
The halfway point.
People keep leaving the doors open. I'm pretty sure it is this one.
It is.
No, I do that all the time.
Mayana.
I can hear everything around me.
You say you have received an injury.
That was very uneventful.
Not ordinary.
Your throat hurts? Should you get some medicine?
So, you're a man.
Which is easy to mend other things out.
I see. So you do not wish for medical aid, or do you?
You give me out to my thoughts.
Can you say that again, please?
Do you give me a moment to my thoughts? Yeah, I get to be quite able to hear tonight.
I blame all the Templars that came by.
Yes, even I am suffering from such things. It is not easy.
My name is Don.
Come on now, just say let me take a peek.
See if I can.
Yep, I can't see anything.
So you say you are new here?
Well, I'm new into art. I've been a customer for a while.
Hang on, let me see. Open up again.
Are you doing a good job? is the owner of the system?
Hopefully I'm a touch louder now.
You are indeed, yes. You said you have received an injury, but do you need medical aid?
I'm able to mend a soul.
Am I able to mend a soul? I am afraid not. That is beyond my capabilities.
I'm afraid there is nothing you could do. It's minor anyway.
Then I want to offer my most heartfelt apologies for you to receive such an injury while at our establishment.
Right. Seems next time I'll have to bring some personal guard.
A personal what, sorry?
Personal guard.
Personal guard.
Guard.
Yes, it might be necessary.
She's not going to fight herself.
It's good to open horizons and have more horizons.
Yes, these constant disturbances is causing quite a trouble for business. Is there anything you would like from me?
Anything, so do you believe it is unfit time?
She already has me for the rest of the week.
I see. Ethan would be sure to treat you well. I have the utmost confidence
I'm sure he will.
in his capabilities. Wow. If you need me for anything else, I will be...
Thank you for your effort.
Of course, dear. If you need me for anything else, I will be downstairs.
I'm sure Mr. Clay would let me experiment.
Thank you, my lady.
Please continue to enjoy staying at the Vix Inn. Your patronage is most appreciated.
Could I try your saliva? Wow, that tastes vastly different from yours.
You didn't have to taste the pickled pieces.
It also tasted better than yours, honestly. Sorry.
I was surprised on how fast you pulled down your mask and then you opened your tongue.
You should probably turn that off. You're gonna become annihilate.
No. In character.
Whatever it is. I'm worried because I break sometimes.
More familiar, you will have to such three names otherwise.
Where's who?
Miss Ophelia. Leon.
I do not know where Leon is. Last I checked, he was on the seat. Did he go to the stone?
Okay.
He's making his way over. Do you want me to grab him? Or do you want me to accompany him?
If you see him, bring him to me, please. I'll be here, sitting down next to the fire.
Say again? It's almost as if
An issue you've run into.
If it gets worse, I would ask that you don't come back.
Excuse me?
If it gets worse, the implications of having you.
Lady Ophelia, I'm sure it is a jest.
Oh my lord.
Nadar
Calm
wants to
down.
grab
I'm
the
not going
cannons
to
off a
fucking
soul ship.
die again.
Cannons of a soul ship.
Fine.
Did you say?
He wants to be our walking artillery.
Honestly,
I'm sure out of everyone here, he would be the most durable one to wield such things. But is he not worried about catching on fire? Those cannons need to be ignited.
I thought you two were just...
Or does he intend to be a trebuchet?
Like there was a bond that I could not see.
I do not know. thought you would like to be informed.
Thank you.
In case you get any other ideas.
Again, it's issue.
Could I ask you a quick question?
25 feet tall.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere that I could be private for a moment? I'd like to remove some things from my built-in compactor. I'd prefer people not to look at me while I'm open.
There are bathrooms upstairs.
It's a toilet.
We can show you to one.
There's also some downstairs as well.
Please, if you would.
Down here.
Is there one down
Yes, just through those doors and to the left, I believe, somewhere.
Yeah, I actually stumbled onto it this twice.
Yes, this place is quite the maze, but once you've lived here for as long as I have, you know where everything is.
I mean, it didn't sound so certain when you were talking about the restroom.
I didn't sound so certain.
Yeah.
I said it's through those doors and to the left. I am not incorrect in that regard.
And then I thought I heard you saying, I think.
Are you eager to...
Okay.
Yes, Jack?
Nadar has given an interesting idea. I don't know if you already know.
Is this about him becoming a cannon? Artillery?
Yes.
Yes, Ronan just mentioned it to me.
He wants us to raid a soul dock. Now I know the location of several, but with how things are, I don't think it would be the wisest.
He's definitely a chop.
Though the potential of such weaponry is without explanation.
We can set up a few teams. I already have someone who is going to go and be this offering of sorts for the undead mother. And we can also send to a few more to the soul docks to procure those cannons.
I have familiarity with them, and Samantha too.
Good.
Whoever else wishes to be the third party member can come with.
I mean, I do have a certain ability that lets me see weaknesses, but only one at a time, and it hurts my eyes.
You wish to
That's
come
all I
to
can
the
say.
mission. I'm afraid it's only reserved for those who are staff, dear.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm talking about in case if anything else happens. If you need that.
I see.
Would you guys need a healer?
I don't.
I'll be sure to seek
I'm
you
not
out
gonna
if
get
you
into
need
your
it.
affairs too deeply.
No, we're gonna do
Thank you,
this
dear.
very fast and very
What is it that you
soul
order
dogs
of me?
are crawling with soul protectors and
Did I request you, dear?
materials coming in and
Not
out.
at all, but
Sometimes it's
considering
lawless,
the
sometimes
current
it's under
circumstances,
intense scrutiny.
if you would like to send me on some mission, or would like me to do something,
on the boat,
I will follow your orders.
I would like you to go to the soul dock whenever that would happen. Consider it is a soul place. I imagine your speciality might be useful. But only as a last resort. Am I clear, Janus?
Well, I guess Yanis is coming with us.
I'm your trump card.
Yeah,
You call me in when you need me.
I see. Very well. And we still need
I have not yet made a composition for it.
Who's crazy
But you are under consideration.
soul ships.
Have we seen Beatrix anywhere?
I have not seen her for a while.
Not at all.
Oh, wait, no. Evelyn. She's in the
All you have to
basement.
know is how to cut ropes.
Why?
Because we're most likely just gonna steal the ship.
She has concerning visions. Janus. Janus, where are you going?
There could be.
To the basement.
No. You will come back here.
Let him, please. Let him go to the basement.
No.
Question, if I may.
Janus, I'm ordering you to come back here.
I am curious
me?
what you know, So, as your lord, I would like you to come to the
I'm so sorry,
basement with
okay,
me,
you're
please.
I have an idea for something, because I doubt I'll be
I need to
He.
speak with him. I hope that's okay.
You can have a talk
Ophelia.
with him upstairs then. Not in the
I will speak with
basement.
him wherever I wish, in my house.
You are a usurper, Evelyn. You don't get to order around
touchy,
my
touchy.
family. Am I clear?
I hit a nerve. My house, my rules. I killed your pathetic little lord, and you'll be next if you don't listen and obey.
Do not try my patience, lordling.
Interesting. I need to speak with you.
You already know enough of me that it's
Unless you wish to cause a scene.
too necessary for me to hide the rest.
Whatever you order of me, Lady Ophelia.
You can talk to
I will let you know if we
the
get
lordling.
Then, wherever I want.
No. Nowhere near that basement.
usually while my
It's either
And why's that? Is it your secrets that you've been keeping? The ones that you won't tell me?
unless
Oh,
because you
you're so
wish.
easy to read.
If you want to die by holy fire, then yes. But that is your wish, not mine or my family's. You can talk with him anywhere besides the basement. You either take it or leave it, Evelyn.
I always have bad times.
Upstairs.
Excuse me.
There is much
Understood.
animosity
Start
in
to
the air.
close.
a little complicated. He had a special sibling.
Did he just threaten you?
Did she just what?
Probably not
Threaten?
best to ask.
A construct.
Is that normal here?
It's been a long
I mean,
Do not ask questions when you lack understanding, dear.
It seems I picked an interesting time.
Gently grasp your arm.
I think that's
I think
right.
it's
Time to go. Yeah,
It's
you
time to
can look at me now.
Yes.
You're right,
Okay,
Lady
let's.
Ophelia.
Oh, okay. Let's get to
Irritable. Can you please round everyone up and escort them out?
Oh, when
I
I was
wish to
trying to
rest.
get the crystals out, my sweater got caught inside some. Well, it got caught in an incinerator instead of a fire, so I destroyed it.
If you don't, it is best you.
Let's get out
I'll
of
get a
here.
replacement.
Would you like to
Okay,
join
you
me?
don't want to upset the. Oh,
Tonight in Stanzia?
Excuse me, madam.
lady. I'll get out of here.
Yes,
Are you the lady of the house, right?
I am indeed, yes.
I need a replacement.
It is nice to meet you. I have a old tradition. Once I've come to a new place that I do find I like, and find someone deserving, I hand them this.
What a shame that is.
Please accept it as a small gift of my gratitude for a place of the undead.
Thank you, dear. I will accept this most graciously.
Yes.
Grazie. I'll be leaving now, but I might be back the next day this is open. I do enjoy it here.
Perhaps with better circumstances. I'm sorry for the display. And again, thank
It
you
is
for
quite all
the
right.
gift.
I know the safest place to even have the biggest hiccups. Do enjoy the rest of your night.
You too.
Of course.
I'm quite famished. That blood got We probably should let the lady know first, though, don't you agree?
Thank you
Just
for
so
the
she
time.
knows
I'll be
where
back
we're
next time this is
Or
open.
we will be.
I was lost.
Have a lovely night.
Where I was found.
Violet, dear.
We were so loyal to each to her.
Yes.
Could you please put this bouquet on my bed, please?
Of course.
Mother.
Thank you. What is it, Tanzia?
Leon and I will be going out for the evening, just so you know.
Yes, we are closing up anyway.
We're going for a hunt.
A hunt. Be sure to be careful, please. There's been enough injuries this week, and I do not wish for anyone else to come to harm.
We'll try to go after
I will
animals.
keep us safe, Lady Ophelia.
Paladin thing to say.
Thank you.
We will report back next opening.
Other people might be gullible, but I'm not.
I'll keep their sense as best I can. If I feel any danger, I'll come rescue them.
I sense things on you. I've been around for long enough.
Thank you, dear.
to know the difference between just blind scars.
Please take care of
Now,
your
shall we
child.
get ready?
And actually
Yes.
building.
I will. Do not worry.
Ophelia seems to like to keep secrets.
Good night, Mother.
Good night.
Good night.
To know these secrets.
Good night.
Rest well and have a safe journey.
Yes, Mother.
Thank you very much for the follow, Dark Ninja.
Be safe around here, friend.
Good night.
Yeah, you're right. I am not me when I'm hungry.
Why does she want to hide this?
Like any person with a sensible weapon would.
Good lord. Evelyn certainly pushed my buttons.
Or be needed, I should say. Interesting. And why does she want to keep you?
If you are done for the night, dear, you are free to leave.
So not everything burnt down. Nice.
Beatrix. Your friend Evelyn wished to bring Yanis into the basement. I would like you to convince her.
Into the...
Yes, and she seemed most persistent, and even asserted her dominance in this lounge. Could you please heed her, give her some sense and understanding? I'm not doing this because I hold any grudges against her or you. I'm doing it because I'm acknowledging your visions.
She should not do it. I will
She's
advise
trying my
against it.
patience.
Is she upstairs? Yes, she is.
She is upstairs somewhere. I'm not too sure where though.
Well, I'll go to my
I
room.
can hear voices.
Why does she want to keep you outside?
did she really cast that on me?
When that time comes, I hope you're ready to fight me. You may leave. Am I the only one that's going crazy? I'm hearing the noise. Which one? I mean, which of the many? I mean, I hear that all the time, but Beatrix, you must. Sorry, I might have. I need to find.
Yes.
Is everything alright?
But yes, I hear whispering.
Just had to talk to the lady of the house.
Huh? No, wrong title. The Void.
I would appreciate if you would notify. Thank you.
Silence.
Also, the lady told me that you want to let Anna's in the basement.
Could be better.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's how we find out secrets, Beatrix.
I'm gonna wander for a while. I will be back on Monday.
I'm gonna crash with you for the night. I'm sorry. I can't take it back.
That's fine. If you want, I can wait here.
What is it?
I tried.
And what did she say?
In a very nice tone, she said, "Shut the fuck up, Beatrix."
I have a question for you, dear. Who do you find more manageable? Easier to talk with? Myself or Evelyn?
I don't like this question.
You can say, Beatrix, you will not hurt my feelings if you say Evelyn. I am asking this because I understand I'm a bit blunt, upfront, and stuck in my ways. But there's a reason why I'm like this. I'm not trying to convert you. But what Evelyn is doing is leading to not only her own destruction, but ours as well. You know what kind of ritual she performed downstairs, do you not? What she had told you.
I know.
That could have killed her, yet she's pursuing this out of blind vengeance. She's also risking Yanis and everyone else here because of her curiosity. I told her no, and she wants to throw around her weight as Lord, to go against my orders because I am strict. She's behaving foolishly, and I'm not going against her because of my reservations towards half-bloods. I'm going against her because she is making a mistake.
Maybe. But I haven't seen any bad things. Yes, I saw a portal. Yes, I saw blood. But not ours. And not Yanis.
But you saw gold blood, and it is most concerning. The basin, you've been up to the shrine, correct? The basin had gold fluid in it, Beatrix. And I'm only to assume that that is blood, either from that knight or Yanis. And hearing your vision made me feel like the two are connected. If Yanis uses his blood on the ritual stone downstairs, that portal could be his doing. I already have plans to have Yanis go on a mission somewhere, away from this place, to see if the connection between the goddess and myself is re-established. If it is re-established, then my worst fears are made real. Yanis is causing a disturbance and is a threat to my family. I do not wish to discard someone precious to me. But for the safety of everyone else, I would do what is necessary. I am not going to ask you to keep this a secret. Because your will is your own. But I would like it that you do not tell Evelyn all of this. Not because it's a secret to be kept, but because she cannot stop being curious. She would do things that would endanger herself, you, and everyone else in her own pursuit. She is not of the right mind.
Right.
Pardon me.
I'm gonna be quiet. I was about to go anyway.
Where are you going, dear?
I'm searching for something. I will be back on Monday.
In that case, good hunting. I hope you find what you're looking for. If you need help, I am capable of finding things.
Uh-huh.
Ow, my head hurts. If it is a
Maybe.
personal affair, do not feel pressured to tell me. I respect secrets. If people wish to tell me, they will.
I wish you good night.
Be sure to rest, dear. And do not starve yourself.
Lady Ophelia.
Yanis,
I thought it best to inform you of not only to talk, but what the father has said to me.
come into my room, please. I need to rest. Please, sit, if you wish.
Prefer to be standing. Though, you know what, just should your Lord Chandelier is kind of fucking with me, so I'm just gonna stand over here now.
Yes, I have been looking into getting it reduced, but sadly it's not my say. But yes, what is your concern, dear?
As for the talk with Evelyn, I showed it on. She had her curiosity a little bit. She wasn't bored, nor was she gullible. She called me out.
And that is fine.
Wasn't very subtle about it anyways.
If you cannot get the message that some things are left secret, then there's only so much I can do, and so much you can do. You know what they say about curiosity?
As far as I know, that's all she's aware about and curious about.
I'm sure she is curious about much more. It's just how she is.
Two more things.
Yes,
When
dear.
I absorbed a sigil, it felt like a blessing. It hurt less. Maybe if I keep on absorbing these energies, I might be able to properly hone it. At least fuel it with fire. So it doesn't eat me alive.
I'm not trying to dissuade you from doing such things, but what if... You said that someone told you that a father is merged with you. If you were to collect and gather these energies, what if it begins a metamorphosis and you become his avatar? You will lose all sense of self. You will be a vessel to his will. You will lose who you are.
Right. But I am a weapon, and I am your weapon. And I'm sure that even if my mind is not all there, this body will remember. If you order me to fall on my sword, I will do it. heard from the father again.
You did.
His last words for the night. It wasn't angry or spiteful as it normally is, nor is it filled with holy fervor. It was calm. He said he saw me. A gift almost. However many years ago, I don't remember. He said I was the first and the last. I don't know what he means by that. Especially when the father was mentioned as a part of that.
Perhaps it is honeyed words. After, the cat and the stick mentality, you're beaten and then fed something nice, and you'll be trained into seeking more acceptance.
I follow no god that cares for me. Only for you. I fight and die on your orders.
I'd rather you fight because you want to. Because you believe it to be right. Not because I order you to, Yanis.
Well, I do that. On occasion, of course. I fight for this inn. I fight for your people. When I was traveling, wandering without a thought, I just always fought for people. Humans couldn't
Yes,
protect themselves.
Evelyn is pushing her buttons a bit.
Dead that was suffering from the hand of humans. I just fought for someone, and I always had. It's by your orders.
I know
will
it's
do anything.
your priority. But you are a Templar Knight no longer. You are your own person. And I want you to learn that. You are here because you became tired of your previous life. You have given your service to many a people. And I want you to think for yourself on occasion.
Yeah. This. No matter how much the hardened soul tries to forget, it always seems like the body remembers. At some point of me is just screaming at me to fight, to keep on fighting.
And although that is the case, I want you to at least try.
I will.
How are the voices in your head? Have they been quelled for the time being?
Quiet now. It seems like, for the most part, he deems me a lost cause. Occasionally I get a sentence or two. Maybe 3.
A lost
Still there,
cause.
but
That
seems
is
like an early warning, which I appreciate.
those who call you a lost cause simply only see it from their own perspective. I would rather word it that you're still trying to find yourself.
Yeah. If I ever become a threat, do send me away. Or, better yet, ask me to follow my sword.
I would be sure to.
My loyalty is always yours.
And I
Have a good
accept
night.
it with open arms.
Crash at Violet's, because I don't think I can make it back home.
Of course. Rest well, dear.
Of course.
Is a zombie.
Aren't you
I'm
still
sick?
not
You're a staff
100%.
member?
I'm still not
Who?
100%, but like, you know.
Are you, no, you're not
I'm
after
getting
her,
there.
right?
No, I'm not.
I'm
just a customer. I got in gang RP.
Did you enjoy
for an
the
hour, and then,
roses?
I very much did enjoy the roses.
Jesus.
Such a nice ruby red colour. Oh,
That was so.
I enjoyed
That was
like
so
the 15 minutes
insane.
with this dude.
I'm glad.
That was so insane.
Oh, so much
Today was
chaos.
so insane. Too much.
I gotta get
Oh, shit
Evelyn
just
some
happened.
golden alliums just as a meat.
Get off, go.
Golden
Like, haha,
aliens?
garlic
I'm sick.
flowers.
I'm sick.
Oh god.
It's like, I know it means nothing. It's the symbolic insult.
Your mic's been all fucky wucky, it's kind of cutting in and out.
It's internet, apparently.
I am single-handedly
So,
causing the plot to advance.
yay.
I mean, it's about.
Sounds like Jin and Gang RP.
Ow.
I caused problems on accident.
That was funny, Quish.
Mmm.
This character was going to give those roses to the owner of the house, but then saw her like go up to you and start yelling, and was like, "You know what? I'll grab another batch of flowers another day. This person needs a little bit of cheering up. Here you go."
Yes. Evelyn really wound Ophelia up. Normally she can kind of keep composure and be polite, but she was just like, this bitch, she has no understanding what the fuck she's doing.
Evelyn
What
is
did she
a
do this
piece
time?
of shit. We have established this.
Mm-hmm. She basically wanted to take Yanis downstairs.
Yep, my upload is less than 1 again. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
That's why I
tried-
mixed out.
I tried
Why are you in the
to hop
basement
on
for 2 to 3 hours?
up,
You should just
to this
come
RP,
upstairs,
and while I was
Niji.
loading
What
this
the
world,
fuck?
I was uploading a video to YouTube of Gang RP. It was like 4 hours long, and it was at 46%. I loaded into this world within 30 minutes.
30
It felt like that. I had
Wow.
to turn off the upload to get it into faster.
Holy shit.
Yep. Bullshit. Yeah, it's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere.
Wow, you. Wait, you live in the middle of nowhere? How'd you live in the
That's
middle of
crazy.
nowhere?
I live on a farm.
Oh, a farm. You're a farm
That
boy?
should tell you. I'm a farm boy, can't you love a big man? I'm so country that when I was spreading manure onto a soybean field, I stopped on the road and waved down a oh god, a dump truck driver.
Yeah.
And I'm hauling chicken litter, which is chicken shit, behind me, and I look at him, and he's got his window down. I'm like, so you're, are you hauling shit too? And
I'm sorry, Nietzsche. I'll be sure to do that in the future. I thought someone else would.
and he was turning left. I had to get over
Ah,
on the
shit,
side
no,
of the
I
road,
could have done
smallest
that.
road.
I'm sorry.
And I
thought you wanted
yell
to sound
at
the
that. I
entire
yell at the top of
time.
my lungs that, but he's already driven past me, and I like wave him down, come back, and he backs up in the middle of the road, and I just go, "Are you hauling shit too?" Wasted that poor man's time.
I thought you were staying down there because you wanted to get some sort of sight. I didn't realize you were waiting until the combat was finished. I am so sorry, Nietzsche. Alright, I'm gonna go turn off my stream.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Session, I'm gonna have to come in early and come down from my room with Ian because the whole week together.
Okay, so.
They're gonna dance in their room.
Who's still here?
No one else. That's us four, yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry, Nietzsche, that I did not call for combat to be combat over. I'll be sure to do this in the future. I'm really sorry about that.
Joe.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone enjoyed what you saw today. If you like what you saw, be sure to give me a follow so you get to know whenever I go live again next, so you stay up to date with all the streams. If you really, really like what you saw, feel free to give me a subscribe. You don't have to, but it does help the channel, and I appreciate it very, very much. I have a Discord channel open for the public to join for discussions, sharing clips, sharing music, the like. I also have a Twitter channel as well, and the Twitter channel is non safe for work, so please no minus, you have been warned, but you will get notifications whenever I go live there as well. Yeah, it was a really good session. I actually liked kind of posturing in front of Evelyn. Don't know why. I think it's because she's been wanting to do it for quite some time, or I've been wanting to do it for quite some time out of character. Thank you, sir. We do appreciate it. I really do hope you guys all enjoyed what you saw. But that's it for me today. I will not be streaming tomorrow, as it's like a day off. If I do, I'll be very surprised. And I will be streaming Friday for gang stuff. So I'll see you guys Friday. Take care. Bye bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Because my point is to let people recover so I can constantly feed. Right?
Well, the thing is, once I die, I come
You're a
back.
zombie.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Endless